Hey guys, it's great that you've tuned in. It's been a while, but here I am again and I've got one more pregnant belly dance workout for you. You know, I've been belly dancing throughout my whole pregnancy, literally up until the last day. And in this workout I share with you some of the sweetest moves that kept my sexy belly dancer body fit and healthy. So you're so welcome to join in if you're pregnant. And if you're not pregnant, you can also join in. You'll surely appreciate the non-nonsense, content-rich, progressive and productive format of this workout. As usual, this is a complete workout with a warm-up, a stretching cool-down and 2 dancing drilling sequences in between. After warming up, we are going to dance drill some basic elements, gradually building up on them, combining them, and working out a voluptuous combination by the end of the second sequence. And as always, this is a non-stop workout, but you can hit pause between sections to hydrate. So let's begin. Alright, so let's start by taking the arms around and bringing the hands together into the heart. Namaste. And let's stand feet shoulder width, knees are soft, pelvis slightly tucked. We're going to float the arms from side to side. Soft movement, energy through the fingers, from side to side. And next we're going to follow our hands with our gaze, turning the head back. Notice that the chest turns towards back too. To the other side, floating the hands, and the head turns, the chest turns. Good. Next we're going to turn back, look back farther. Notice that the hip also twists following the chest and the weight shift. To the other side, floating the hands, following them with our gaze, turn the head, the chest follows, and the hip follows, the weight shifts. And next we are going to originate this turn with the center of our body. So turn the hip back, shifting the weight, and the chest and the arms forward. Shifting the weight, turning the hip back, and to the other side, nice and continuous. And we're going to speed up this flow a little bit, coming into the present moment, inviting the body to come up for a magical workout, and moving the energy from side to side. Couple more right here. And let's step wider and let's just shift the weight side to side. The legs bend and straighten in alternation. The hands are behind the back is nice and straight, core is nice and strong. And just come as deep as you feel comfortable at this point, just warming up. Couple more. Excellent, and let's take the arms up and let's just circle them around. And stretch, lift up, around, coming into plie in the middle, and lifting up, driving the tailbone to the ground, opening the knees to the side, nice and big, and around, lifting up, stretching, and let's just come into the plie, bring the hands to the heart, let's lift up, plie down, lift up, drive the tailbone to the ground, and lift up one more time, driving the tailbone lower. Now let's stay in the plie, put the hands on the knees, and let's just shift the weight side to side, feeling the stretch of the inner muscles, and we can put the elbows on the knees, coming deeper. Nice good stretch. Good. Come out of that plie, Let's stand face a diagonal, arms free. We are going to move the hip up and down. And you the standing leg is soft, up and down. And let's move it front and back, front and back. We're going to connect the 4 points with that front hip. Up, back, down and front. Up, back, down and front. 2 more squares like this. And we're going to twist the hip front and out, twist. And switch sides, hip up and down. Nice level change, warming up the legs, and front and back. And the square up, back, down and front. And 2 more squares like this. And let's twist that hip, front and out, twist and twist. Good. We're going to do big hip circle back, circle into the side, and we're going to twist the hip. Twist, twist it front. Circling over to the other side, and twist, twist. Again to the right. Twist and 4 more twists. Bring it over to the left. Upper body leans forward, stretching the back side of the legs. Twist, 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 twist. 2 more like this. And over to the other side. Good. And we're going to lift the hip, stretch the leg in front, open up, step, cross, step. Lift the hip, stretch the leg, open up, step, cross, step. Lift that hip, contracting the side muscles. Step, cross, step. We're also opening with the arm overhead. And lift, stretch, open, step, cross, step. Stepping nice and softly. And let's lift with both arms overhead. And lift and step, cross, step. Let's speed up this flow a little bit. Feeling nice and warm already. Almost done with the warm-up. And step, cross, step. Well, let's go ahead and stand feet together and bring the arms to the side. We're going to move the tailbone side to side. So we push one hip down, the knee bends, the tailbone moves side, and the other hip. Push it down, the knee bends, tailbone moves to the other side. Push the hip down, knee bends, and the other hip down. And moving it side to side and stretch the muscles, maximum range of motion here. And now let's move that tailbone front and back, and front and back, maximum range of motion. And next we're going to connect the 4 points with that tailbone. So we move it side and back and side and front. Push one hip down, tailbone back, another hip down, tailbone front. And now let's smooth it out and circle with that tailbone around and switch direction. Side, back, side and front. One more square. And now let's circle it out. Let's switch direction again, square first. And now the circle. Take it around. One more circle. And let's switch. Square first. And circle it around. I believe this is called the anterior hip circle. So let's roll it around. And switch direction again, around. And reverse direction, keeping the upper body isolated and the spine nice and long. Reverse direction, 2 circles. And reverse, and if your arms are tired, you can bring them down. And reverse. And reverse. And one big hip circle with a hip twist. Upper body deep stretch in the back side of the legs. Excellent, and let's stand feet together, shoulder width, and shift the hips side to side. The weight shifts from one leg to the other, side to side. I'm sure you've got that down. Next, let's twist those hips, one hip to the front and then the other, twisting it. And next we're going to combine the 2 elements together. So we shift to the side and twist front, pushing the hips, switching the weight, and twist it front. Push the hip, shift the weight, twist. Now let's make this move nice and uninterrupted, creating a horizontal figure 8 with those hips. Now let's go ahead and speed up this movement a little bit. And let's let the hands dance together with it. And then let's combine it with the anterior hip circle. Step out to the right and figure 8. And step together, anterior hip circle to the left. And step out to the left and figure 8. And step together, roll it to the right. Step out to the right, figure 8. Step together, interior hip circle. We're actually doing 1.5 hip circles here. Step out to the left, figure 8, figure 8. Step together, roll it to the right. Step out to the right, figure 8. So now that you know what we're doing, let's go ahead and speed up this flow a little bit. Dancing around the clock with no end, infinitely. Around and infinite. So moving on, let's stand the weight on one leg. The knee of the standing leg is soft, the other leg is pointed, placed diagonal. Let's hold a nice arm frame, bright shiny smile, spine nice and tall, shoulders down and back. And we're going to twist that front hip, front and out. So let's twist, front and out, front and out, twist and twist. Keep it twisted out, move the hip front and back, and twist the hip front, hips front and back. Twist the hip out and lift the tailbone up, bring it down, up and down. Twist the hip front and the tailbone down and up, down and up. Next we are going to connect all of the elements together. So we'll twist the hip out, move it back, lift the tailbone, twist the hip front, move it forward and bring it down. Out, back, up, front, forward and down. Out, back, up, front, forward and down. Now let's make this nice and uninterrupted, creating a figure 8 with that front hip. Couple more on this side. Nice and continuous. And let's switch sides. Let's break it down first. Twist the hip front and out, front and out. Keep it twisted out. Move it back and front, hips back and front. Twist the hip front and move it front and back. Keep it twisted front, move the tailbone up, bring it down, up and down, maximum range of motion. Twist the hip out and lift it up and down. We're going to connect all the elements together. So out, back, up, and front, forward and down. And front, forward, down and out and back and up. And making this move nice and uninterrupted, holding a nice arm frame, drawing a figure 8. Couple more on this side. And let's make a big hip circle to the side with a twist. Over to the other side, upper body leaning forward, stretching the back side of the legs. Couple more. And over to the other side. And we're going to stand as before and move the hip up, back, down and front. Now let's move it out and circle, drawing a vertical circle with that front hip. Feeling the lower body working, holding a nice arm frame, arms are working too. And let's switch side, so making that square nice and circled out, vertical hip circle. Give me a nice level change with this. So let's switch sides again and let's combine it with a figure 8. And vertical hip circle down. Same side, bringing the hip to the upper point and figure 8 with that front hip. And circle down. Bring the hip to the upper point and figure 8. Figure 8. And circle it down and circle. Let's do it on the other side. Hip to the upper point and figure 8. Figure 8. Vertical circle down. Again figure 8. And figure 8 and circle it down. And one more time on this side. And other side, figure 8. And circle it down. Let's switch sides. Hip to the upper point, figure 8, and circle. One more. Switch sides again, hip to the upper point, and figure 8, and circle it down. And on the left once again. And let's stretch the back side of the leg, big hip circle with a twist. Let's bounce it a little bit to the beat. And over to the other side. And 2 more. We're going to connect it. So figure 8 with the front hip. And 2 hip circles down. Let's stand together and interior hip circle to the left, step out on the left, horizontal figure 8. And the right leg in front, figure 8 with the front hip. And 2 vertical hip circles down, step together, interior hip circle to the right, step out to the right, horizontal figure 8. Again, right leg in front. Figure 8 and 2 vertical hip circles. Step together, interior hip circle to the right. Step out to the right, horizontal figure 8. And the left leg in front. Figure 8. Circle it down. Step together, interior hip circle to the left. Step out to the left, horizontal figure 8. The right leg in front. Circle it down, step together, roll it to the right, and step out to the right, figure 8, and let's repeat this combination one more time. So we're going to do 2 more of those big hip circles with a twist. Leaning with the upper body deeply forward, stretching the back side of the legs. And circling over to the other side. And twist. And just let's step front. Stand with feet shoulder width. And bring the upper body down, walk the hands front, come into the down facing dog, spread the fingers wide, push yourselves off of the ground, and stay in a stretch, breathing deeply. And let's walk the hands back towards the feet, lift up, we're going to bring it down onto the ground, sit with the legs apart, tilt the pelvis back, the spine nice and straight. Let's bring the arms up and down, and up, circling the wrists down. And let's bring the arms to the side. We're going to lift one knee and bring it down again, lift and down, lift, feeling the stretch of the inner muscles. One more time this side, other leg, lifting and down, and 2, and 3, and 4. We're going to alternate, and the left and the right. Double lift on each leg, and right lift, and 2, and the left, and 2, and the right, and alternating. Sitting nice and straight, powerhouse strong. Both knees at the same time. Couple more. We're going to add arms, so elbow up and down. Other side, up and down. The knee and the elbow up and down. Other side, and alternating. Nice and snaky. And both at the same time, elbows and knees. Couple more. Excellent. Let's just shift the powerhouse side to side onto the ground as if you're trying to route the tailbone into the ground. Loosening up. Tailbone shimmy. And let's lean with the upper body further to the ground. Just float the arms. One arm in front, the other behind, and switch, circling the wrists, shimmying that tailbone, loosening up, and shimmy that tailbone. Let's shimmy the chest, loosening up, and the tailbone, and the chest, and shimmy the tailbone and chest. Let's bring it around and to the other side. And let's stretch, bring the upper body towards one leg and slide it over to the other leg. Again, slide it down to the left and slide it down to the right. Sweet, guys. So this is it. Thank you so much for working out with me. Share this workout with your friends and we're gonna see ourselves next time. See you soon.